Hi everybody, this is Dr. Jones, and I really wanted to make sure that I was very, very clear with regard to my expectations for your APA citations and APA styling throughout all of my courses. I know I have sent a small email or update to the community with regard to my expectations, but I wanted to leave you with this so you have even a more foundation with regard to how to actually use the Purdue OWL website concerning all the tools that they have. So one of the things that I ask that you do within the APA styling format is best found on the left-hand side, and you go to the APA sample paper. Once that loads, one of the things that I really want you to be cognizant of, the first page of every document, regardless of what the content of the document is, whether you're posting this to a community or to your professional portfolio in the practicum, is that you will include a title page. Everything in APA is 12-point font, even the title page. Everything is double space, even the title page, and everything is Times New Roman. So you can see here that based on all the information I've given you, it also repeats this information in areas to the left, so it moves you through the entire process. Noticing they have a running header here, you can actually delete the words running header or head, and you can actually just put your title, and then your page number goes in the top right hand side. Traditionally in APA styling, when you're submitting a dissertation or a master's thesis, you do not include the running header and the first page on the top. We are just going to follow these guidelines until we are told differently. On the second page, you will see an abstract. You do not, and I repeat, you do not need an abstract at all for any of my courses. So your page 2 will actually look like their page 3. And you will have a running header again, you'll have a title, usually just one line or one sentence, and then you will indent and you will start your double-spaced writing. The last page, which I will scroll down and show you, is called references. In APA, we call it references, not works cited. That's MLA terminology. And please note when you are doing this, it is all double space. And you need to really look at how some of this is constructed with regard to references. So over here on the left-hand side is going to show you exactly how do I reference something from an author or a journal that I found. So you will click on that, and a lot of times I get really lazy. I copy and paste this into my document, and then I just fill in my information with regard to my source. There is a whole host of information on here, where to document things like electronic resources. There is going to be one or two things that you find online that you would like to cite eventually, maybe not in this course, but eventually, that you would like to find out how to cite it, and they don't have it. If all else fails, you can go to Google and just search APA styling PowerPoint, although they do have that on here if you scroll through. So I would actually do a little bit of investigation on this website just to see exactly what they have for you. So if I go back to the sample paper, the second thing I want to point out is you will do citations, embedded citations within all of your work. So an embedded citation, for instance, this one right here is honing in on what Cummings, Butler, and Kraut said in 2002 with regard to relationship and research articles, etc. Notice they used the authors' names inside of the sentence, and then they documented the year in which this was published. So that is one type of embedded citation. Another type of embedded citations where they actually input the author's last name. For instance, here again, sorry about moving around there. There again, we have it in which Cummings in 2012 said something about email modalities. And notice that this citation is the author's last name, comma, the year that it was published, and it's inside the sentence. I see a lot of them that are outside the sentence. The embedded citation is within the punctuation of any sentence. Another area that people commonly get tripped up is if you have a quote. In APA, if you're quoting someone directly, and that's over 40 words is a direct quote, you indent the entire thing and it remains double-spaced. That's a quick little trick that I see some of you needing to use. And so just to recap, remember I am requiring that page 1 has a title page. Your page 2 will be your writing. And then your last page will be that reference page. On the reference page, make sure you're actually looking just how to format those references, and you should be on track. I don't necessarily grade off on this, but if I can thwart some of this coming to me, that it's less work for both of us, and I feel less like an English teacher, and I get to comment more on the content that you're sending in or posting, and I don't have to worry about formatting. So I hope that was very clear for you with regard to my expectations. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I am happy to help you. Have a great day.